Good morning. Alright, let's get set up here and get ready to rock and roll, shall we? Alright, there's the obligatory tweeting that we're live, taken care of. And hello, Early! Much obliged for the baton pass. While it's never a good thing when I wake up earlier than I plan on, the benefit is I get to tune in and watch you rock out for a while. It seems like you had a decent session and the bits boost at the end there went well. Yeah, good morning, everybody. And, thank you for the raid early. And, Sparko, Tuali. Good morning. Happy, hold on, Thursday. Yeah. Yeah, the times we live in. Easy to forget what day of the week it is. Good gravy. Alright, a couple more seconds of digital housekeeping, and then we will jump right into it. So, the good news is, I have a bunch of stuff primed. Like, if we look at all of these missions, those are all the regular clears. And we've got all of the full combos primed. And the perfect and great counts should all be primed as well. So we're going to spend the first, 40-ish minutes getting warmed up, doing our timing checks and sanity checks, all that good stuff. And then we're probably going to be having the mother of all bits boosts. I'm actually pretty excited. Alright, so let's take a look here. Yeah, like, in all seriousness, like, once this event ends, I really want to focus on failing forward and trying to get better, but the 5x multiplier on the table, like, it's not like I'm not going to need to eventually earn those bits anyways, because I'm going to want to eventually unlock stuff regardless. So if I can cut the time and resources it's taking me to do that in half, why not? Alright. As always, if anybody wants to request anything, please, by all means, do so. Just because I'm bits boosting doesn't mean I'm not taking requests. Just click on the hexagon to get started. And to Wally, thank you so much for resubbing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. I've had a lot of people cheering and subbing recently, and again, the idea that my shenanigans are something people find worth supporting, it's incredibly flattering and humbling. Thank you. Ooh, and we have a very strong request right out of the gate with Close My Eyes. So, Mr. Mary, I will play that. I just want to play one or two timing check songs first, just to make sure my offset's okay, and then we'll jump right into that. See, yesterday I had to boost my blue number way up, but that's because I was playing offline without OBS doing its thing in the background. So yeah, we'll just do one or two quick songs just to make sure timing is as it should be. And then, yeah, we'll rock and do some America. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good week so far, and regardless as to what brings you here, whether you're tagging along for the raid from early stream, or you're tuning in for me, or, you know, you've got me on for 2DX radio in the background, thank you for making me part of your day, and I really hope things are going well for everyone out there. I know things are scary right now, and if hanging out here makes that any better for you, then that makes me very happy. Alright, let's get to smacking buttons, shall we? Mwah! Oh, you love to see it. So happy that... So, I'm pretty sure I know what my starting blue number should be, depending on if I'm streaming, if I'm just recording, or if I don't have OBS running at all. And, right on the nose. Perfect. Alright. So, with that sanity check out of the way, let's go to some classic 2DX Red for Mr. Mary. Yeah, Twali, I would definitely recommend trying to capitalize on it a little. Like, even if, like, you don't have to necessarily be, like, bits boosting every single day of the week, but I would definitely try to get a couple more in than normal. I mean, whether you're streaming it or not, just the 5x multiplier is just silly. Because it's literally cutting the time and resources it'll take you to get those bits otherwise more than half. And just thinking in terms of saving time and effort, like if you're going to give me, you know, if you're going to more than double my outputs, yeah, why not? Split second of housekeeping.
Somebody come close my eyes for me. Dark in my glasses, I don't want to see my people getting rolled under a planet. Wake me up when it's over. Just check under my folder and tap me on the shoulder and tell me it's okay. Not until the day when the bombs stop walking and the masks stop talking. No, no, not until the day when the bombs stop walking and the masks stop talking. 6 billion people here.
Oh, such a goofy song. I love it though. Hey, the real bong, how goes it? I haven't tried out Speaker yet. So the current game plan is, I kind of want to warm up. Typically I try to do things in like hour increments, so like between now and 9 o'clock. I want to warm up, and there's just a hair of priming on a couple of missions that I want to do. Just like, play a few opening measures, force quit early. And then 9 to 10, I want to do what's going to be a very profitable bits boost. And then I'm thinking after that, I might do some failing forward. So I will put in a request right now, just so I don't forget about it, to try that today. So I will definitely try that this stream. It'll be later. It'll be later on though. But thank you for the reminder. I actually forgot. Yeah, much obliged for that reminder. Because I actually meant to make a note of that and I forgot. So thank you. Also, hello. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope the week's been treating you kindly so far. Alright, and a split second chat. Yeah, just quickly saying goodbye to my better half before he heads up to work. Let's see. Catching up on chat. Yeah, early in terms of having so much stuff unlocked, like, yeah, like, your unlock hustle is incredible, but, like, with this event, like, that's just going to enable it even further. And, yeah, I agree, Close My Eyes seems better for turntable, but, or doubles just because of the turntable work, so... Like, I know there's a lot of singles players that aren't fans of Mad Maddism because of all the scratching, and meanwhile, some of my favorite charts are Mad Maddism, but again, that's because I have 2 platters, and I can do fun things with them. Alright, onwards and upwards. I'm really hoping by, in the next couple days, I can get the EX clear on this hyper. Because it's definitely within my abilities, I just need to, actually be on my A game. Oh, Digitank. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the request. Yeah, we'll do that next. Ugh. So I thought my timing was alright. Like, I'm still getting used to some of the rolls in that song, but let's take a look. Alright, yeah, so we still need to probably poke our blue number just a hair. I mean, which is fine. We're still within, like, our first half hour, so that's not terribly unexpected. Hey, Kawachi! Thank you for tagging along from earlier on. And thank you for the request. Yeah, we will definitely be playing Amazing Mirage at some point. No doubt about that. I am so happy that that is in Infinitas ahead of schedule. Because it's one of, if not my all-time favorite song from Cinnabuzz. Let's try that. That should do it for timing. And thank you, Mr. Mary, for the requests. Up next, we've got Digitank. Let's see. I kind of want to make sure that my timing is okay. So let's... So I'm just going to shuffle things a little bit. I'm just going to do Amazing Mirage now, because I know my timing on that overall is actually quite good. And if my recent blue number adjustment is alright, we'll shoot for Digitank another and see if we can't get a raise on that or lower our miscount. Oh, I haven't missed a speaker. I'm gonna do that later because I forget whose stream it was, but people were just chatting about clears that they had, and the Real Brong brought up that Speaka Another was their first DP12, and I actually haven't tried it. There's a couple other 12s I've tried just kind of for laughs more than anything, but I haven't tried it myself yet. And I want to do it later in the stream once I'm like really warmed up and fully good to go. So I've got it in the request queue so I don't forget about it, but I'm probably going to do it after I do the bits boost in a bit. So I'll probably be trying it in about an hour and a half from now, but that's something we're going to be doing this morning. So I'm looking forward to it. I just want to be in my best form for it as well, because, you know, it's a 12. Hey, Burkant, how goes it? had some combo breaks and some bad timing there because we were rocking out, and quite frankly, I don't care. That song is so good. So happy it's here. It's an Infinitas. Shame that the Another is as hard as it is. Last I checked, it's an 11.6, so I'm not going to be able to pass it anytime soon, but at least it's there. Glad to hear your day's been good, Burkhand. And what about the blue number, Kawachi? Yeah, so it was like 100 early, 200 late. That's actually about what I want it to be. I usually want like a roughly either a 1 to 2 or like a 3 to 4 early late ratio. That's usually around what I want. Alright. So, Kawachi, thank you for the request for Amazing Mirage, because any excuse to play that song I'm gonna take. But Mr. Mirror requested this, and I think we might be able to either improve our score or lower our miscount. Hopefully we can do one of those two things. So, fingers crossed. So, two of the scratch streams, especially basically like the second and to last one and the last one, we got a little off sync on, so it was just mash pour essentially. But we still had a minor PB. I'm really happy about that. If we had done a little bit cleaner on some of those streams, we might have even been close to our miscount as well. So, good stuff. Much obliged for the request. Hey, Mira. Happy Thursday. How goes it? Appreciate you tuning in and saying hi. And speaking of which, I see we've got a couple more people tuning in as well. You know, so whether you're getting your lurk on or you've got me on in the background otherwise, you know, appreciate you tuning in, making me part of your day. Hope the week's been kind to all of you. And Afro Knuckle, yo can do. Song is super fun. I'm really happy with Afro Knuckle, just because there's lots of little percussion bits in the background that Konami could have easily overcharted, and this could have been a much harder 11, which wouldn't inherently have been a bad thing, but I think both on the Hyper and the Another, it's challenging enough without being like super hard, and it lets it just be more of a fun time for the player. And given the spirit of the song, I'm just grateful for that. It's so much fun. Let's see, you're asking for the Hyper, but if it's alright with you, I'd like to play the Another, just because it's well within my range. I don't think we'll be able to double lay it, but, you know, either lower miscount or slightly higher EX score, I think, is definitely in the cards. Yep. Yeah, Kawachi, I have a request in the queue for Spica later, so I definitely won't be forgetting it, so no worries on that front. Alright. And just a reminder, in about 25 minutes, we'll take a quick stretch break, and then we'll be doing a major bits boost. And before that stretch break in about 25 minutes, I might do a little bit of the first few measures of examination leave, just to perfectly prime a couple of the great and perfect great missions I have, just to make sure they're good to go. But yeah, plenty of time for requests, and gonna be doing a lot of 2DX this morning. I'm looking forward to it. Catching up on chat. Give me the bag. Yep, you can do. Aw, sorry to hear that you had trouble streaming yesterday, Mira. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Yeah, fingers crossed. You know, you're able to get the connection issues sorted out sooner than later. Yes, and blue number is offset. It's the overall audio timing of the song. So it doesn't affect scroll speed. It's literally your audio, or depending on how you look at it, your input delay. So and hey, Okina, how goes it? How goes the work on the, have you started work on the Ongeki controller, or the Ongeki cabinet, or not yet? Right, that's an 11. It's an 11 that's in our wheelhouse. Let's try that again and be fully mentally ready for it. Also, Mira, sorry to hear that you're feeling a little demotivated, but not every day has to be perfect. Yesterday, I did some offline practice, which is very uncommon for me. I just didn't feel like I had the energy to, you know, be on camera. Not every day has to be perfect. If you think that in the near future you'll be back on your feet and you'll be a little bit more, you know, emotionally an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10, you know, then right now being more on like a 5 or a 6, that's okay. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling the best that you can be, but I'm confident that you'll get your balance back. a little bit of stamina issues already, which is weird because I'm only just starting out. I might need to go eat something, because I haven't been eating as much as I should recently. So, companies maybe yeah, let's just cook something. Plus some frame drop. Yeah. Yeah, sorry to hear about that, Mira. Yeah, connection issues are the worst. Like, I work in IT, and I've mainly worked in, with, like, internet service providers, so I know a little bit about that, and yeah, when it's out of your hands and it's on their end, it's the worst, because you can diagnose it, you can report it, and then it's out of your hands, and there's not much more you can directly do to help get it fixed. And I hate it when there's a problem that you can't more directly control. Alright, so I'm just going to very quickly go grab some Pop-Tarts. Be back in a split second. I'm also just gonna quickly tweak my stand, because there's a little bit of wiggle. 1 second. Alright, that's better. Alright. And, Mira, thank you for the request for Afro Knuckle. Alright, so up next, we've got a request for Bag. We've got about 15 minutes before we're going to be due for a quick stretch break and preparing to settle into the Bits Boost. So I think after Bag, I'm going to quickly double check some of the Great and Perfect Great missions just to see if there's any remaining prep work I need to do. There shouldn't be, but there might just be like 1 or 2 songs worth. So, and once again, thank you. A lot of folks tuned in this morning. I know a good number of you came from Early's raid, but you know, whatever's brought you here, again, thank you. Flattered that you're making me part of your day. Hope all is well, and I hope we're all having fun. I'm really not in the mood for that another right now. And plus, after getting a little bit of muscle burn on my left arm, which shouldn't have happened because I'm only like a half hour in, I'm just gonna scale things back for a little bit. So let's see if we can bump this up to an FC. Catching up on chat. Yeah, I know, so first off, Mr. Mary, thank you for offering to help people out with setups. Love seeing that in chat. I also know that, especially for Lunatic Rave, Dot Phase, lot of Lunatic Rave chatter there as well. Kind of like how with Early's Discord, there's a lot of Infinitas chatter, both for like user codes and also troubleshooting. I know Dot Phase, there's a decent amount of Lunatic Rave chatter, so that also might be a good resource to check out if you're having trouble getting set up, or if you're just looking for resources as well. Minor PB. Some really silly combo breaks there, but it's not the end of the world. Nothing to get super upset about. Okay, catching up on chat. Yeah, Tawali, I think that's a valid point. Like, a lot of my friends, when we've been chatting online, it'll be like, how you doing today? And I just feel kind of emotionally off, and, I feel bad about it. And my response to that is, well, don't forget, right now, with the news about the epidemic, the news about the economy, and lots of other stuff going on, it's traumatic. Like, all of this event, it is trauma. Even if no one you know is sick or directly affected, having to deal with constant news of that severity, it is traumatic, and there's gonna be some repercussions or some consequences for that. And maybe part of how your mind or how your body processes that is, feeling disconnected or having, more onsets of depression or anxiety than you might normally. So to have off days once in a while in these current times, it's something that is normal. Like, obviously, if, out of, a month-long period, if you can have 2 or 3 down days as opposed to, like, 6 or 7, obviously that's better. But at the same time, the fact that the down days are going to be there, like, be ready for that, be accepting of that, and do what needs doing. If you realize that, I'm just not at the top of my game today, I'm just saying, don't beat yourself up. Don't guilt trip yourself about, like, oh, I should be happier, or oh, I should be doing more today. If it's a day you need to take some time to rest, let yourself rest and, do the self-care that needs doing. Alright, Mr. Mary, cheers. Get some rest. I know it's super late in your part of the world. Thanks for tuning in, though. Also, Mira, thank you for the host. Much obliged. Let's see. Do we have any other requests right now? We do not. Okay. So we've got about roughly 10 minutes before I want to quickly break before the bits boost. So let's triple check some of these missions, because I know some of these... Yeah, like actually this one here, for example. I could prime a little bit more. See. A request for Outbreak? Absolutely. Because Mary stole my bag. And Minimillion. Yeah, you can do. And hey, Burkan, thank you for the host. Alright, so I do want to just prime these real quick. So that's just going to be like playing the opening of Examination Leave once or twice. And then we'll dive into those requests. Alright, so that should take care of that. And the May songs? Yeah, I am, so for the older songs, like nothing super exciting. I'm really happy for Buffalo. That was one of the first songs I kind of really got into when I was just starting out 2DX. But for the subscriber songs, getting the old subscriber songs, yeah, Shonen Ace. I am so excited for Shonen Ace. Alright, so now we've got Outbreak for Kawachi. Thank you. Because, much like Amazing Mirage, an excuse to play Usao. Yes, please, and thank you. Yeah, the chart for Buffalo is a bit on the weird side, but also, song's a banger, so I'm not too concerned about that. It's like, yeah, it's an older chart and it's weird, but the song's great.
Is there life beyond our time? What do you believe? They are determined to find an answer, but not all has been accounted
Gonna poke our blue number for what should be the last time this stream. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yep, one more blue number adjustment. We should be good. And part of that's just because I'm warming up. Like, typically there's the initial adjustment for whatever my overall GPU start is. And then about 30 to 60 minutes in, once we're fully in 2DX mode, mentally, usually I have to make one more tweak. That's fine. And yeah, that puts us where we should be, because usually I'm 1.5 or 1.6, so that's perfect. Alright, one more once.
Is there life beyond our time? What do you believe? They are determined to find an answer, but not all has been accounted
I still have a little bit of wobble on my stand that I'm not too thrilled about. Alright. Thank you, Kawachi, for the request for Outbreak. Now we've got Minimalian from Mira. Classic song. And then at that point, we'll take a quick breather and then launch into what should be the most profitable bits boost I will do for the entire Unlock event. Very excited about it, actually. Yeah, more than welcome, Kawachi. Yeah, green number and like offset numbers, like it's going to vary for every single person, just because there's personal play styles and then there's also differences in hardware. Like there are general areas that people are going to be like. I know a lot of people are much closer to 0 than I am. I think part of that is because of both the monitor that I use. And also that I'm more of an audio player than a visual player, so I actually want things to be much more far back. It also might be because of the way that I get my sound delivered via USB, so that could also be throwing in a little bit of delay. But compared to other players, I've always had an earlier offset, whereas I know a lot of players have a later offset. So the fact that I'm like 1.5, 1.6, like I wouldn't let that throw you off for the timing that you're setting up. A lot of players are probably going to be much lower to either perfect 0 or just a little above or a little below. I forgot in the ending, but mainly the intro, some of those one-handed runs, ooh, very spicy. I said that in a good way. They were fun. Forgot about those. But also, yeah, Minimalian, classic song. Much obliged for the request, Mida. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be, if you're looking to do timing adjustments, generally, pick a song and a chart that you know you have good timing on. Play it until you're getting close to a full combo, or you have full combo, but do so adjusting your green and white numbers. Don't mess with the offset just yet. once you're getting like close to full combos, based on your early late, then adjust your blue number. That's usually the approach you want to take. Keyword usually. Alright, so at this point, we're about an hour into the stream, and we're about to start a bits boost. So before we do that, I do want to take a quick stretch break, and I invite you to join me. If you've been at your computer this whole time, maybe take some time to stand up, walk around a bit, grab some water. Either way, though, I'll be back in 3 minutes, and then we're going to lock in for a bits boost. And speaking in general for the stream today, after that, we're probably going to do another probably 2 more hours worth of 2DX. Today's definitely going to be probably a longer stream. So stick around. See all of you wonderful folks in 180 seconds. Alright, welcome back everybody, and oh frick! Look who's here! Hey Dot, how goes it? Happy Thursday! Appreciate you tuning in, saying hi. How's the week been treating you? Aw, I'm sorry to hear about that. But, hoping it ends sooner than later, like, being optimistic about it. I'm glad to hear at least, at least that's still in the cards. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into it on stream just because I know, it's more of a private thing. But echoing something that we've mentioned, small steps. Like, think about things in small steps. Take action on what you do have control on, and then do your best otherwise. So, yeah, I'm rooting for you. I got faith because I know you've been working really hard on trying to better yourself, and also be better about, okay, this is what I can do versus what I can't do, and knowing what to get worked up about and what not to get worked up about. I know that's something you've been working really hard on, so I got faith in you. I know you'll manage. But if you're having trouble or if you just need someone to talk to, you know how to find me. All right, so we're about to start a Bits Boost. And I'm very excited because I know I showed this earlier in the stream, but Dot, if you want to take a quick gander, we have all of the perfect great missions primed, all of the great missions primed, all the music clear and music full combo primed. So if we hustle, and also if we're not an idiot when we're trying to get some of the like level 7 and level 8 AAAs, I should be able to get all of these in an hour. So I'm really curious as to how much I'm going to be able to crank out. Granted, like you or Early, or honestly anyone in chat could probably do better than me, because I can't AAA 9s and higher because my timing is garbage. But it should be a high score for me. I'm really excited. So, without further ado, let's start the clock. Ooh, almost fumbled the AAA there, which was a little terrifying. Hey, Fear on Burgundy, how goes it? Happy Thursday. Appreciate you tuning in, saying hi. Hopefully the week's been treating you well.
日めくり空にし一日に一歩ずつタイプはディーゼルかたくましい彼は遅延しているのもう待てない発車します出発進行し盛んと世間の言葉に流されないワンマン運転賢くね人に優しく強く走り出す夢が止まらないトンネル抜けたら次の駅だレールある限りどこまでも走り続けようメイクもヘアも標準色体や乱れてもどんな時も乙女のたしなみ忘れずに記憶美しくあれ頑張りすぎたらオーバー恋もお勤めも飛ばしてゆけ少し疲れても鳴り響く集める気がもうきっと止まれないからもう
Not too bad. Timing still feels a hair off. I'm almost tempted to go plus 0.1 more. I'm not sure how much of it is me and how much of it is client. Like, a lot of it is me. It's just me settling into a certain mental headspace. It's just not sure how much of it is me needing to make an adjustment or... Yeah, we'll figure it out, though. Let's see. Almost started... Yeah, the boyfriend has recently gotten into coffee. Like, he got a French press. He's not super fancy, he's just trying to, like, make better coffee recently. So, I've been debating what possible, like, custom grinds to maybe get him. I know a lot of it is drink what you enjoy, but he doesn't seem to have a super specific preference for flavor yet. But when that happens, I'll definitely be looking for coffee suggestions. Yeah, this will be good. I'm just trying to keep moving because we're definitely on the clock because we have a lot of missions we want to try to get through. Also just trying to shake those inner demons. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, something's definitely a hair off. I can't quite put my finger on it, though. Yeah, we'll get over it though. Regardless, I'm still getting the bits missions done, and more importantly, I'm having a great time. So, yeah, and I'm super glad for all the people that are in chat this morning. Like, don't get me wrong, like, having a lot of people tuned in is the Twitch goal, but a lot of the chat this morning has also been people cheering each other on, saying, oh, sorry to hear you're having an off day, hope you're feeling better, that sort of stuff, and seeing that is really the best thing. So, you know, thank you, chat. Thank you for being wonderful and justifying why I want to stream in the first place. Yeah, I will say that, yeah, some people definitely prefer espresso over coffee, but I know that that's more of a thing in Italy. I used to be a fan of coffee. I usually only drink it as a dessert nowadays, but way back when I used to be a barista, and people that are into coffee, I can, as a like a hobby, I can definitely appreciate it because there's a lot of versatility within with that drink. Such a good song. That reminds me, by the way, just this morning, like about an hour ago, Dirty Androids dropped some more material onto their Bandcamp. If I remember correctly, I don't believe this is new. Like, I don't think it's like new material, but it's obviously new for being on sale via Bandcamp, which is kind of nice, especially since they're doing another revenue share promotion soon. I'm not too bad. I think I might actually still need to nudge the blue number once more. I don't know if I'm just really hype, and that's why. Yeah, we actually have more fast and slow. Okay, it's not just me. I don't think it's client. I think it's just me because I'm really excited right now, and typically when I'm hype, things are early. So, I mean, that's a good thing, I guess. But yeah, so far so smoothly. Oh, I completely forgot. Mira, earlier you were asking if someone had checked out my stream by the name of Navy. And speak of the devil. Hey, happy Thursday. How goes it? Appreciate you tuning in and saying hi. Mira, if I remember correctly, Misu, MI22U, is also from Italy as well. And hey, Joe Sushi, how goes it? Appreciate you saying hi. How goes your Thursday? Hey, a lot of lovely people here this morning. Yeah, a lot of lovely folks in chat this morning. Thank you everybody for tuning in and saying hi and being wonderful. Hope everything is going well for everyone. And for anyone that might just be tuning in, we're in the middle of a bits boost. And so far, so great. However, if everyone could cross their fingers, because once in a while, I just choke on AAAing this over and over and over. So fingers crossed we can get it first try.
うにくれた今こんなに涙溢れるのは君が見せてくれた奇跡星屑の砂漠二人を照らして夢を永遠へと変えてゆく I promise これ君が隣にいるから遥か遠い未来が眩しい両手に救いきれなくて指の隙間からこぼれ落ちるかけらたちそれでも最後に一つ残された約束を胸に抱いて歩いてゆこう
Fantastic. We were even pushing a PB for a little bit there, but regardless, one and done. Thankfully. Catching up on chat. Oh, congrats, Navy! Glad to hear you're gonna try streaming. Looking forward to when you get started. You're gonna be in good company. A lot of the people in chat right now also stream, so I'm sure we're all really psyched to hear that. Cheers, Kawachi. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night. Or, yeah, night. Yeah, because you're part of the globe, right? Woo! Tied our best. Good stuff. Mentally played that just because it's a super happy song, and, you know, those are kind of the vibes I want today, but very happy with that. Yeah, it does. It does, Dot. Song is fantastic. And yeah, happy to repeat myself on this, just like you, Mida. Really excited about Shonen Ace. One of my favorites.
「ひらりはらりと乱れまい今宵咲きます一輪の花」聞いてください。ダダダダダダダダダ。飛び交う視線ロックして変貌怪しい闇で打ち抜いた衝動。その間わずか 0.23 秒歯向かうすべはないまさに先行。いっそ花になって蝶になって夜になって踊れ。花になって蝶になって夜になって踊れ。花になって蝶になって夜になって踊れ。花になって蝶になって夜になって。大体なんだかんだ来る絶頂歯止めは聞かず興奮と熱狂。ブー飛ぶやつかけてよ DJ 目の前急に地獄のダンスホール。ひらりひらり心がひらり夜のビートに身を任せ。はらりはらり乱れではらり震えるリズムさ打ってダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダ
Ah, such a good song. I'm not sure if I would count it X as part of the series. I mean, there's lots of single letter, like quote unquote hard Renaissance or new Renaissance stuff that that the DGM Moro alias does, but I wouldn't include X. But that's just me. Alright, so we are halfway through the bits boost, and so far things are going phenomenally well. had a little bit of timing trouble there, which was kind of weird. But, got the double A, and since we're on the clock, that's what matters. Alright. Let's see... Real Bong, which 12? Shonen Ace? Also, we've come to that part of the Bits Boost where it's time for the roll. Place your bets. Are we going to be super early, super late, or relatively on time? We were phenomenally on time. That was fantastic. Yeah, the chords at the end of that, they are something else. But yeah, that roll, easily one of my best. Hey, welcome back, Okina. I know you said hi earlier in the stream. Alright, so, chat. I apologize in advance, but the fastest way to clear all of these full combos is, if we play Keep on Moving. So, bear with me. Because we're going to have a mini Keep on Moving block. We should only have to do it 4 times, though. One down, 3 to go. Sparko, I very much appreciate that request. Also, I keep forgetting how late that chart is. Look at that, 0 fast, 42 slow. Do you mean S ran on Keep on Moving? Or S ran on R5? Because I recently did S ran on R5 and believe it or not, it was super fun. If I remember correctly, SRAN, if there's jacks, it'll keep 2 of them and then move on to a random node. So you'll, like if it's just 1 1 1 over and over, it'll be 1 1 something else and then shuffle from there, if I remember correctly. Hey, 2DX Ghost, good morning! Happy Thursday. Appreciate you tuning in and saying hi. Right now we are doing a mini Keep on Moving block because we're in a bits boost and we're quickly clearing out full combo and music clear missions. But then after that we'll get back to a more normal stream. Yeah, how goes it? Yeah, once again, a lot of folks tuned in this morning. Again, I really appreciate it. The fact that you want to make me part of your day, just wonderful. I mean, the idea is that all of y'all being here is because I'm enjoyable to be around, or at least I hope that's the case. But either way, glad to have lots of wonderful folks here. Appreciate it. Hey, Cisco Clown! Thank you for the follow. Much obliged. Alright, last one. Yeah, Cisco Clown, thank you. Appreciate the follow. Aw, thank you, Dot. Thank you, Sparko. A nice PC for whatever that's worth. All right, so that ends our keep on moving block, thankfully. But now we've got a whole bunch of perfect great and regular great missions that just need like 100 or so each. So we are going to be spamming the opening of examination leave for a little bit, but I promise you it's for a good cause. But then after that, then we'll be back to business as usual, thankfully. 15 minutes on the clock? Yeah, we can get all of these done. Alright, folks, let's get paid. Alright, that should do that. Oop, just a hair short on one of them, but that's okay. Also, Cisco Clown, forgive my memory if you've been in chat before, but I don't think I've seen you here yet. Either way, welcome, and thank you for tuning in. Yeah, appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, right now we have a multiplier on for missions, so that's why we're just spamming the intro here. There we go. Yeah, so we've got the multiplier that we're running, it lasts an hour, and we've got about 12 or 10 minutes left. So, in just a moment, we'll be back to business as normal and actually playing songs, but for the next couple minutes, I apologize. Oh, good reminder, Mirta. If anybody doesn't have their Infinitas subscriptions set to automatically charge a credit card, don't forget to top up your accounts. Yeah, Sparko, Pokemon Go has been on fire recently. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, Mosaic is weird. Like, if you listen, there's a bunch of in the higher pitch range. There's a lot of upward chromatic synth scales, but those aren't in the chart. It's just chords. I'm amazed Mosaic isn't tons and tons of chromatic scales. Yeah, agreed, Dot. Agreed in full. Oops, just shy on one of them, but not the end of the world. We're totally going to get all of these cashed out. I am super excited to do the math once the clock runs out, because, yeah, this is definitely probably going to be a high score for me in terms of bit boost. And yeah, Sparko, public transit. Ugh, I never really had to do that math, but yeah, sometimes trying to figure out, okay, getting a more global pass or just individual, like, zones, used to be, that would have been a nightmare for me. So it's something I'm not jealous of. Hope we're able to get that figured out sooner than later. Oh, yeah, I missed that in chat. Sorry for the delayed response. Cheers, Mira. Take care. Hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in and being here. I know you had some connection issues. Hope you get them fixed sooner than later. And as always, love seeing you here. Take care. Alright, this should be the last one, thankfully, because then we can get back to normally playing songs. Alright, that should do it. Also, good point, Sparko and Dot. So, over the, once we finish this bits boost, we'll be taking another quick stretch break before we settle in for more 2DX. I'll grab my Pokemon Go trainer code and my Switch friend code, because, yeah, I can send gifts every day, and I'd love to have more villagers, or villages, to go visit. Oh, those are basically all the relevant missions cleared. Love to see it. So for a victory lap, this should surprise no one. Yeah, we threw our timing out the window because we were just having a ball. Ugh, love that song so much. Such a good song. Reminds me a lot of crap, what's the name of it? From Copula. Oh god, what's the name of it? Yeah, Sparko, you're fine. I'm gonna be tossing mine in chat in just a second. What the heck? Shelter of the Mind. There we go. Yeah. Alright. So, that is that Bits Boost in the bag. And let's take a look. Let's see, 122140. Oh. 168,000 bits. Yeah, not bad. Alright, so at this point, we are going to take another stretch break, and I invite you to join me. If you've been at your computer this whole time, maybe now is a good time to stand up, walk around a little bit, grab some water. Either way, I'm going to do exactly that, and then when I get back, we're going to do some more 2DX. I'm definitely going to be streaming for another hour, possibly 2 hours. We'll see how we're doing. Either way, though, again, all y'all have been wonderful this morning. I'm super glad to have you here. I'll see you all in 180 seconds. Hey, Legend! Good morning. Happy Thursday. Appreciate you tuning in and saying hi. How goes it? Also, part of that stretch break, we're restarting client. Because I know over the 3-hour mark, sometimes Infinitas can get cranky. So, and I do want to take just a few more seconds to stretch just a little bit more, and then we'll get back into it. I'm actually excited because once we're going to play just a couple songs to make sure our timing is still where it is. But then we're going to try out Speak Another, because that was something that Real Bong suggested as a first 12. And also Shonen Ace. Yeah, once it's available, yeah, we'll have that on our to-do list. Thank you for the suggestion. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder what it's rated. Let me take a look at the doubles ranking for it. So I'm kind of curious. It's rated a 12.4. Meanwhile, Spica, 11.8. Yeah, so... yeah, Spica could definitely be in the cards for sure. Alright, so, let's see. So, just did a massive bits boost. Yeah, let's, since we just restarted client, let's just play 1 or 2 songs just for timing sanity check reasons. And then, yeah, we'll give Spica Another a try. I'm legit excited for that. Let's see. What do we do for sanity check? Yep, looks good to me. So, if I remember correctly, Spica is different on each difficulty. Normal versus the hyper versus the another, they're all different. So how about we do a little Spica block? Because it's a fantastic song. Yeah. Yep, it is different on all 3. Yeah, let's have a little Spica block. It'll be a 3 and then a 9 and then a 12. So that should be fun. And once again, a lot of lovely faces in chat today. A lot of people tuned in. I know there's a lot of people lurking right now. Appreciate it. Hope everybody's having an awesome Thursday. So, I know the Hyper, it has a more elaborate piano solo, and I'm used to hearing it. That was actually kind of weird, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if I've ever really, like, listened to the Another. And I'm not sure if I know what's going to be different about it. So this should be fun. But yeah, speak of such a good song. It's just classic whack. Timing wasn't all that great, but yeah, that's also because a lot of scales and I was real bad on them. Oh, such a good song, though. Alright, chat, buckle up. This could be very interesting. I have a feeling that we're gonna get bodied by this, but who knows? Either way, I'm looking forward to it. And Real Bonk, thank you so much for suggesting this, because I haven't, like, when I've been trying to do play sessions where I'm, you know, throwing myself at harder stuff, I've usually been looking at 11s, but I haven't really considered any easy 12s. So, much obliged for the suggestion. Alright, let's see what happens. Yeah, definitely out of my range, but I totally understand why that's an 11.8. Yeah, that's definitely a sooner than later case. Like, I don't think we're gonna get that clear for a while, but definitely in the near future. Near-ish. Like, I'm pretty sure by the end of 2020, we can get a nice, normal clear on that. Like, get a solid B or maybe even a low A if we were to practice. Because a lot of that is chromatic scales, and that's actually something that I'm looking to practice. Like, once this bits farming is over, I'm probably just going to be busting out a metronome and very slowly doing chromatic scales with proper fingering, which is something I don't do, and just get that technique ingrained, and that's going to help me so much with that stuff. Yeah, much obliged for the suggestion. And yeah, for a sight read, I'm really happy with that. We were just shy of getting a B on that, which is usually for new songs that I'm trying. Like, even like way back when, like back when I was only doing like 8s and some 9s, and I would throw myself at 10s. Getting a B would typically be my goal. And we were just shy of it. Yeah, that went really well. I'm really happy about that. Yeah, again, real long. Much obliged. For me, in terms of like hand strength, because of my piano history, I've actually got pretty good strength with both hands. And there's actually a lot of stuff that my left hand is stronger on, just because while on another's, what voice is on what hand tends to swap more frequently. Usually drums get relegated to the left side first, so that kind of like bass or like supporting rhythms, it's something I'm used to doing with my left hand. So I've actually, whenever that stuff hits right hand, I actually usually have a little more trouble. Only a little though. But yeah, that actually went really well. Alright, now let's triple check. Yep, no other requests right now. So, let's reset our missions. because I'll do another Bits Boost at some point today. I'm not sure if I'll do it on stream or if I'll do it off stream later, but nothing stopping us from right now repriming the perfect count and great counts. And yeah, if anyone wants to request anything, just click on the hexagon near chat to put in a request via Hexa. You should have enough. I have it. It's channel points. I have it incredibly cheap. If for some reason you don't, though, just toss it in chat, and I'll put it into the queue for you. Just having it in a queue makes sure I don't forget anything. Let's see, Sparko? Yeah, Nekomata, yo, can do. I played Journey earlier today, but I'm remembering I was hoping to upgrade Far East Nightbird to a AA. So, since we're warmed up and things are going relatively well, let's give that another shot. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it, but can't get it if we don't try. Ooh, almost, because I saw that pacemaker flashing. But PB is still steps forward. Good stuff. Much obliged for requesting Nekomata. Alright, Navy. Have a good day, or a good afternoon, I should say, for your part of the globe. Appreciate you tuning in and being here. Okay. So I remember recently, I believe it was SRB. Take a quick look. Yeah, SBR. There we go. SBR requested this. And I remember that aside from the drum roll at the ending, we actually did really strongly on it. I'm kind of wondering if we might be able to upgrade this to a hard clear. Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? Because I know when we played it, we had like a really low B, and we had an incredible raise on our score. We also shaved off like 20 on our miscount, so yeah, let's see if we can't get this hard clear on the books. I want to try that again. For some reason, I'm not able to. I wasn't really settling into that song. Just wasn't clicking. I do want to try to get that hard clear though. Let me quickly play something else just to kind of mentally cleanse my palate, and then we'll loop back to it. But yeah, I love Reflection into the Eden. You should have seen me back when Tricoro was new, and I found out that this was getting put into AC. I was absolutely over the moon, because it was, at that point, like the only CS song that I wanted in AC, because, you know, my history's kind of weird, and I don't really play or have access to CS, so I was so happy. Correct. Yep, Happy Sky CS. Alright, let's just quickly play something else just as a mental palate cleanser, and then we'll give that another shot. Did my computer sneeze or something? Alright kids, it's time for my favorite part of Infinitas, poking my blue number. Yeah, if you're into Infinitas, the Tricoro packs, I mean, they're super strong. I mean, if you're doing 11 and 12s, then like yeah, it might be debatable, but so many amazing songs from Tricoro. It's probably my favorite 2DX style of all time. So silly. Yeah, I should not be EX failing that, but yeah, it is what it is. Wait, what? Portal got removed from arcade rotation? Oh, riot in the streets. That is a crime. Like, I know Portal wasn't super popular, but again, it's just because there's so much amazing stuff in Tricoro that I think it easily it gets overshadowed. But it got removed from arcade rotation? Oh, that is upsetting. Yeah, Portal, so good. Nekomata? 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 No! I forgot to put hardbar back on. Mea culpa. Got removed in Copula 3 styles later? Good gravy, that's awful. Ugh. Yeah, something isn't sitting right. I'm not sure if it's just mentally I'm off or for some reason suddenly Infinitas is drifting, which would be surprising because, yeah, when I first boot client, I might have to adjust it, but usually mid-session it doesn't drift. Let's do a sanity check. Yeah, I mean, also at the same time, like that's if I remember correctly, like from like Tricoro through Pendule, both LED and Nekomata were the sound directors for 2DX as well. So for them to have a glut of songs in those styles isn't surprising either. Okay, so our timing is fine. So maybe it's just that chart that's a little bit late. given how much of that song is slightly offbeat timing because of the like jazz and kind of bossa nova, nature of the song, that's not too surprising. Does anybody else find that to be the case in terms of reflection with timing? I'm kind of curious. We'll give this one more shot and then we'll move on. Because I don't want to keep playing the same song over and over, but I do really want to give this a proper effort. Yeah, there's the weird, I think it's called Zur, like the slightly uneven chords, but overall, do you think the song is a bit later compared to other charts? Spitting distance of our PV, but we got the hard clear. And yeah, as soon as I went down 0.2, like, yeah, my accuracy went back to normal. Yeah, so I think it could be the chart. But, oh man, glad to have that on the books. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, just quickly marked that for highlights later. Yeah, I'm really happy about that, because ooh, that ending got close. And yeah, heading into the ending with only like 20%, knowing that drum roll was going to be make or break. Really happy about that. Alright, let's see. Just looking at time and also gauging how I'm feeling. So yeah, I think we'll keep going for another 40 minutes before either we wrap up the stream or take another stretch break at that point. Just kind of saying that out loud, both to give you folks a heads up and to make sure I behave myself as well. One thing I do want to do very quickly though is refill my water. So I will be back in a split second. Alright, let's keep on rocking and rolling. And once again, a lot of folks tuned in. I know a lot of people are getting their lurk on, which is typical. I know a lot of people are at work right now and have me on in the background. Doesn't make me appreciate you any less. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Alright, so how are we on those quests? Still a decent ways off. Alright, so let's see. What do we want to play right now? I think I know what I have failed in the 8s. Yep, no surprises. Let's... That might have been an EX fail, but we should be able to hard clear this, so let's fix that. We can probably EX that, just since it's a kind of older chart, I didn't want to risk anything and just get the clear taken care of. I know for Sakura, that's just me wanting to EX clear it, being dumb during the slowdown, and then not getting it. But I know I've also EX'd it in the past, so I'm in no hurry to get that lamp taken care of. Hey, Mr. Mary, welcome back! Appreciate the raid. Hey, Dexter. Hey, raids are still raids. Could be one person, could be 100. It's the intention that counts. Thank you. How are you both doing? How'd the session go? Yeah, those are fail lamps that I'm perfectly fine with leaving alone for now. Yeah, getting some raises is always good. Good stuff. Oh god, D. For some reason I do awful on that song on Infinitas. Like, have I ever passed it with an A? No. But pre-Infinitas, could I like consistently get a B on it? Yeah. And I had awful timing back then. Ever since I've tried playing it on Infinitas, like I think the best I managed was like a low C. So you know what? Yeah, let's visit that after this. And let me see if my current speed is just shy of 5. We should want to slice it down to like 2.4, I think. That is still frustrating. Cause back during Linkle, I was super proud of myself because I could actually pass that consistently. It's one of my favorite boss songs from Linkle. Oh god, why are my brain spiders so terrible? Hey, Cloudy Music, how goes it? Appreciate you tuning in, saying hi. And D is fantastic. It's another boss song by Eagle, which is Korsuke's boss alias, and ooh, it's really good. However, the softland and the BPM changes are brutal. Alright, the bulk of the song is 175, which... Alright, we're just going to quickly use this for a softland reference. Alright, first, let's see if we can't up this to a double A. And then we'll try the hyper. Hey Vash, how goes it? Happy Thursday. Yeah, so I might have had a for the full combo with a miss. That could have been a mash pour. That's likely the case. Love that song, but oh yeah, the soft lane's a heck of a ride. Ooh. Benny Bowden? Absolutely. So we're just gonna very quickly get bodied by this. Oh, did I? I accidentally cleared one of the bits missions. Whoops. Oh well. But yeah, we'll happily play that next. Much obliged for the requests. Cross your fingers, chat. Right. Got to take off the speed mod. came close to our best, but again, still no B, which is a little upsetting. But it's D. And I know chart-wise that song has a lot of hate, so I'm not going to let that get to us. Up next, Benny Bowden, which, phenomenal song. So that should definitely put us in slightly better spirits. Much obliged, Cloudy, for the request. Yeah, we could play the another, but right now I just want to take it a little bit easier and just have a little bit of fun. Also, Vash, Xenon? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I haven't played Xenon in forever. Like, the chart is, like, Ghost, like, I don't mind the chart, and honestly, the soft lane is okay. I don't know why I'm having so much timing trouble with it, because historically I haven't had that much trouble with it, and it's just bothering me. Alright. Wait. There's a bits mission I need to swap out, isn't there? Alright, we'll quickly take care of that. So, Vash, if you check out that link, that is a link to a list of everything that I have available in Infinitas. And even if it's in Infinitas, but I don't have it unlocked yet, it's also in that list. Now, for Freckles, I know that's DDR only. I know that's not in 2DX. Loveshine is not in Infinitas yet. And I'm not sure about the Candy songs. I don't think... I'm trying to remember if those were in 2DX. I think one of them might have been. Yeah. But classic DDR songs for sure. All of those songs, phenomenal. I remember playing those a ton back when Extreme was the thing in the US. Ah, such a good song. Such a fun chart too. But yeah, speaking about requests, if there's something you want me to play and you're looking at the list and I don't have it unlocked yet, feel free to still request it, because I've got bits aplenty. There's just a handful of songs that are still, they were bonuses for if you were subscribed, that I still don't have. But there's only a handful of them more towards the top of the list. But if you ever want to request something, if it's on the list, go for it. Alright. I know earlier I said I was going to take another break in about 15 minutes from now, but let's bump that up to 25. Let's do 11:40 as our kind of actual checkpoint to see how we're doing and figure out what we're doing at that point for the rest of the stream. But regardless of if we lock in for another hour at that point or if we wrap up, either way, so far this morning has been fantastic. A lot of it thanks to some of the really wonderful company I've had, so much obliged, everybody. Alright, got Xenon. And I know this is going to be trickier because all of the electroshock songs are actually really technical on doubles. Yeah, I know that 11 is a trap, so we're going to leave that be. Actually, just going to quickly check and see what it's rated out of curiosity. Ooh, yeah, it's rated a 12. Yeah, we are going to leave that alone. But I'm a little surprised we haven't gotten an A on the hyper yet, so let's see if we can make that happen. Thank you, Vash, for the request. Yeah, got that bumped up to an A very nicely. Good stuff. Yeah, again, much obliged for the request. And since I've got Electroshock on the brain, I don't think I've played EXE in a while. Gorgeous song. I know there's some tricky, like, really quick trills, so I'm not sure if we can FC this. Oh, we could, it's just gonna be difficult. Let's see if we can boost our score on it a little bit at the very least. Ah, such a good song. Alright, let's see our missions. They're all doing good. What next? Yeah, let's see if we can bump this up to an EX clear. 14 miscount should be doable. Also, I do see a couple more people tuning in. Happy Thursday. Hey, Esquire. Hey, how goes it? Hope the week's been treating you kindly. And Mr. Man Gigadelic? Yeah. I was actually just playing that yesterday because I still haven't been able to EX the normal. It is a 10 on doubles, so yeah. But yeah, we'll do a laundry machine next. But yeah, Esquire, good to see ya. Hope things have been treating you well. Gosh darn it all to heck. Oh, that was just silly on my part. I do want to retry that. We'll do Gigadelic first, though. But yeah, Esquire, glad to hear from you. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's see. Yeah, red. Alright, everybody. Let's head down to the laundromat. Grab your quarters. And it's always at that section. I always mess up something on that right hand. Either I get the troll wrong, or I get the random interspersed chords on the right hand during that trill wrong. Or, you know, I psych myself up for it, and right before it even really starts, I get everything wrong. Alright, let's turn off EX and give it a full playthrough. Yeah, if we can just clear that one section with the trill, I think we'll have it for EX, but yeah, we'll get it eventually. bum, bum. Alright, I think we'll play, like, 2 more songs, and then we'll, have our final incandescence and wrap up. I might do some more bits boosting later, but I'll probably do it offline, just, since mission priming and keep on moving over and over and over do not make for, entertaining content. So happy this is an Infinitas. Woo! God, that song is straight fire. Yeah, not gonna lie, getting that PB, just sweetens the deal, but so happy that song is, available.
Quit talking and start mixing.
Yeah, since things are going well, let's see if we can't get a raise on this.
Quit talking and start mixing.
Oof. For some reason, I am just not clicking with that. Like, just started playing that, and instead of like, oh, this chart's difficult, and I'm having trouble keeping up, it's just visually noise. Ooh. I might try that again. It's probably best if we play something else first. So yeah, I just... real hard Uncanny Valley moment there. Hey, Azure! Happy Thursday. Yeah, grills, grills, grills! Yeah, we'll do like 1 or 2 more songs, I think. Probably do 2 more, and then we'll, wrap up. You know what, since we're being ambitious, let's be ambitious. Yeah, we probably weren't getting that, but we overmashed some stuff there. Oof. Yeah. Again, the day that I get that, it's going to be a day where just everything about that chart clicks. But if today's not that day, that's completely fine. I was hoping to be a little closer to my PB, or even get a raise, but it's Program Frog. Can't be mad. Oh, love that song. Hey, that's fantastic news, Esquire! Really glad to hear that. Thank you. And, of course, thank you for cheering with the bits. But, no, hearing that, that you're getting back on, the whole, like, you know, small steps and trying to, you know, recover from, injuries and, not being in 2DX and all that noise. Really happy to hear that. And the fact that I had anything to do with it, it's incredibly flattering and incredibly humbling. I'm happy to repeat this. I probably would not have continued streaming if we hadn't connected way back when. You were one of the first people I met via Twitch, and you were incredibly kind and encouraging of me trying to get started streaming. So thank you. Alright, I do want to wrap up because I've got some responsible adult stuff I need to get done today. But before we have our final incandescence, let's play one more. I know I was hoping to improve on the FM, but I think we'll take it a little easier. Just have some fun. What to play? Oh, I know. Duh. Such a good song. Alright, so with that, it is time to start wrapping up. Of course, first we have a final incandescence to go through. And taking a quick peek. Yeah, I am 99% positive we are going to have someone that we can raid. So please do stick around, everybody. But again, yeah, this morning has been fantastic. We had a great bits boost, but more importantly, some wonderful action in chat. A couple people chiming in and, you know, when I was saying, hey, how are you doing? And a couple of, could be better responses. All of y'all, immediately, I hope you feel better. Glad to see you here. Love to see it. And that kind of chat and community, that's really why I wanted to stream being an ambassador for the community and getting people involved. So, again, thank you all so much for that. Next month is going to be the anniversary of me starting streaming. It's going to be a year. And I never would have dreamed having so many people consistently tune in just to say hi, let alone also be incredibly positive and encouraging to each other. So thank you all for that so much. So, a final incandescent, shall we?
Burning. Burning. Burning.
All right, so that is going to be it for right now. No matter what, I'll be back tomorrow morning for my typical morning shenanigans. I might stream again later today, depending if no one else is streaming, just for the sake of helping get some Infinitas on the airwaves. But more than likely, there are going to be some other fine folks streaming, so please be sure to check them out. And it looks like right now... Yeah, so it looks like Kawachi Boy is streaming Infinitas, so I do want to go over and say hello to them. But before we do that, thank you everybody so much for tuning in. If you've got me on in the background or you're otherwise getting your lurk on, you know that doesn't change my gratitude. But a lot of folks that were in chat today, and just want to say thanks. Early and Sparko right off the bat, and early with the raid. We had Tawali and Mr. Mary and Dexter, Realbong, Kawachi, Burkant, Mira, Dot Phase, Fear on Burgundy, Nevi, Joe Sushi, 2DX Ghost, and Cisco Clown. Also, thank you for the follow, Cisco. We also had Legend, and Cloudy Music, and Azure. All y'all are wonderful people. And, of course, Xquire at the end. And thank you all so much. Also, Tuali, thank you for the sub. And Xquire for the bits. But, yeah, until next time, take care and be safe, because it is kind of scary out there. And for right now, let's all go say hi to Kawachi Boy. All right, cheers, everybody.